Welcome to the Alam Science Academy. Today's topic is cloud formation, means we will try to understand how the clouds are formed. And the second topic is how does it rain. So let's start from the formation of the clouds. You are quite familiar with the fact that plenty of water is present on the surface of the earth. This water is present in different forms. It's present in the form of sea, it's present in the form of river, lakes, water ponds. It's also present in the form of snow. Actually, the water present on the surface of the earth evaporates and goes up in the sky. This evaporation process continues at all temperatures and circumstances. Actually, during evaporation process, the water vapors or water molecules escape from the surface of the water and goes up and up into the sky, where they cool down and convert it into the water droplets. When these droplets gather, they acquire a shape of a cloud. In simple way, we can say that the clouds are simply the water droplets. These water droplets collide with each other and become a heavier droplet, and eventually they goes down to the earth. This process is called rain. So we can say that the rain is caused by these heavy water droplets which cannot suspend in the air due to its weight and size, and eventually they go to the surface of the earth. For the further clarification of the topic, how the clouds form and how does it rains, we need to deeply understand the water cycle process. The water cycle process is basically consists of three phases. The phase 1 is called evaporation process. Phase 2 is called the condensation process. And the phase 3 is called the precipitation. Let's discuss about the evaporation. Evaporation process is very simple to understand. In evaporation process, the small and the tiny particles which are called the water molecules, or you can also say that water vapors, escape from the surface of the earth and goes up to the sky. And you can see this process on your screen. Furthermore, this evaporation process is continuous at all temperatures and pressures. Anyhow, the rate of the evaporation process is increased when the temperature of the area is increased. The rate of evaporation is also affected by the speed of air. Greater the speed of the air, greater will be the evaporation. High is the temperature, will also cause evaporation process high. So the evaporation process slows down in winter season and also at low temperature. After the evaporation process, water vapors reach at a specific height where there is temperature is low and the condensation process is started. During the travel from the surface of the earth to the sky, they collide with each other and also collide with the dust particle and the smoke particles and become little more heavier. And when they reach at a specific height where there is the temperature is low, they collide with each other and become a thicker particle. This process is called the condensation process. So we can say that in condensation process, the water molecules or the water vapors collide with each other and become a thicker and heavier water droplet. And this collision is happened at low temperature. When these water droplets condensed and acquire the shape of the cloud. So the clouds are basically condensed water vapors. And these water vapors starts floating over the sky. When these clouds get sufficient water droplets and after frequent collision of the water droplets with each other, the water droplets become heavier and heavier. And these water molecules also get a sufficient weight. And due to heavy weight and size, it's not possible for the droplets to suspend in the air. And eventually, the precipitation process starts and these water droplets starts moving toward the earth. And this is called the rain. So we can also define rain or the precipitation process as when heavy water droplets are unable to suspend in the air, so they move toward the earth. In this way, the water comes down to the earth and again become the part of the water reservoir that already exists on the earth. And again the evaporation process starts. So we can say that after rain, the water cycle is completed. This is also important to mention here that all three processes or the actions continue at the same time. Water evaporates, condensed and precipitates. The evaporation process is a continuous process. It never starts at day and night. You can say that's a 24 hours process, and it happens at all temperatures. Either the temperature is low, either the temperature is high. Only the rate of evaporation is changed with the change in the temperature. In the same way, the condensation process is also a continuous process. Anyhow, the precipitation process starts when the clouds becomes heavier and the sufficient water droplets are gathered in the sky. And this entire process is quite visible in the animation that is present on your screen. And you can clearly see that all processes are happening at the same time. Here there is a need to elaborate some misconception about the clouds. This is commonly observed that some clouds are white and very bright in color, and some clouds are in gray color, and some clouds are very dark. It is misconception that the clouds have their own color. Actually, when the clouds are less thick, are light, are less dense, the rays from the sun easily passes through them. These rays collide with the water droplets and give a very bright color to the cloud. And when the clouds are very thick, heavier, and bigger in size, the sun rays cannot pass through that cloud. So the cloud look gray or very dark. It's all because of its size, not because of its color. It is also commonly observed that when the black clouds appear on the sky, the probability of heavy rain is possible. Exactly, this is the right conception because the black color of the cloud shows that this cloud is very heavy in size and is dense and is full of water droplets, and it really causes the heavy rain. This precipitation of the clouds caused heavy rain, and the same process is responsible for the heavy snow. Somewhere we feel that it's snowing, and somewhere this precipitation is caused hailing, and somewhere it is caused only the rain. This all depends upon the temperature of the area from where water droplets are falling down toward the earth. If the area is very cold, the water droplets are converted into the hail, or you can say that it's converted that into the snow. If the temperature of the area is sufficiently high, it causes rain only. So this was the topic of the day, how the clouds are formed and how does it rain. In this video session, I have tried to elaborate all concepts that are related to the clouds formation and also the rain. Hopefully, the arguments and the animation is helpful for the understanding of the concepts. Thank you for listening and stay blessed.